Hi, hello there, how are you? That is actually a rhetorical question, sorry. So, our magical, transformative, very sweaty time in Greece was at a close, and William was lovingly trying to make Mary cry by playing the saddest songs he could find on his phone, and he actually succeeded. Congrats. After departing from our dear friend Will, Mary and I bodily threw ourselves onto a train going from Athens to Thessaloniki. We knew we had a long journey ahead of us to get to Budapest, and had prepared for this. In absolutely no way or form, our only food source was a bundle of grapes and some cereal. At Thessaloniki, we had to take a rail replacement bus into North Macedonia. We somehow actually ended up talking to some of the human beings around us. I think we found common ground based on the fear that the passports that were collected from us would actually never be returned. Spoiler alert, they were. We all ended up in the same train compartment on the overnight train to Belgrade, so it was 2 South Africans, 2 Germans, and 1 great Danish lad, and we had random delirious conversations long into the night, as well as a blood sacrifice that made us best friends forever. Mary also had growing pains that didn't lead to any growth, and spent most of the night stretching all over the compartment. Very amusing for us, not for her. The sleep was minimal, and the exhaustion was great when we arrived in Belgrade. The next train to Osijek, Croatia was only in 10 hours, so we had some time to kill. Some friendly Irish folk we had met on the train previously guarded our bags with their lives for a couple hours while Mary and I took it upon ourselves to explore the city. Yes, I am aware that could have turned out badly, but honestly, I would have been grateful if someone had stolen my brick of a bag at that point. It was killing me. We had to grab a bus into the city because walking was just no, not an option, no. May I just say that I'm convinced that the seats in the bus were repurposed school benches bolted to the floor. Convince me otherwise. Obviously, we first sought the comforting familiarity of McDonald's before venturing out with newfound strength into the city centre. I really love the architecture and environment of Southern Europe in general, so it was actually a really enjoyable experience for me just wandering around. I think it's very mature. Zoom in. I am very zoomed in. Okay, zoom in. Oh, there we go. There we go. Post our exploration, we caught the bus back to the station and tried our best to appease our boredom. As night fell, we boarded the train for our next voyage. We would arrive at our destination at 1:30 in the morning, so I cleverly set my alarm to avoid missing this vital stop in our journey. Can I get some more air? That's what we're going to be saying when climate change real hits us.
Got really morbid.
You know what that means? That means I'm charging. But then why have you been like that, sir, for the last 5 hours? Pure impudent rage is what fills me right now.
Don't cry too hard.
It's the 9th, oh my god. Okay, so hi. Basically, we've been traveling for 2 days now. I didn't realize it's been 2 days. I thought it had only been a day. Alright, that's fine, that's okay, that's cool. No worries. Just wasted our life. That day is basically about a black hole to me. I ate nothing yesterday except some McDonald's chips and croissant for breakfast, I think. So my eating habits are not, the best at the moment, I would say. And then we got on our train at 9 o'clock. Everything went smoothly without a hitch. I set an alarm to wake up for Osijek, so we didn't miss, which is in Croatia, so we didn't miss our thing, because basically we had to take 7 trains to get to Budapest. But the only slight hiccup is I somehow set my alarm for before the border control, so I turned it off, and then we went through border control at about 1 in the morning, which was awful, and I just went back to sleep. I didn't even think oh, my alarm isn't set anymore. I just went back to sleep. So obviously we passed straight through Osijek, didn't realize. I woke up at 3:30 in a mad panic, where the hell are we? Turns out we're about 2 hours away from it, so on our way to Zagreb.
which is where we fucking came from when we left Croatia to go to Greece. So we basically are retracing our steps at this point, and we realized like the best step now is to just, instead of trying to get back to Osijek, we just get off in Zagreb and we just go straight from Zagreb to Budapest. And it turns out there's a train that goes directly there. Yeah, we're gonna get out there like 4 hours later than planned. We're gonna get there like 5:30 in the evening tonight. But it's worth it, I think. And I mean, it's honestly probably better in a way, trying to be positive here, because we only have to take 1 train, whereas we would have had to take about 4 or 5 to get to the same place. So I don't know, maybe things happen for a reason. I'm still fucking exhausted, so I don't think it was worth the sleep and stress, because I had maximum 4 hours of sleep last night and I'm still really exhausted. It wasn't even a good sleep, it was just also like just sinking into unconsciousness, and felt like I woke up 2 seconds after I fell asleep, so not great. We're now currently sitting outside McDonald's waiting for it to open at 5:30 in the morning. We have to hang around here until 10ish. Mary's phone is absolutely dead. We don't know if it's the cord or the battery, but it's the cord. But that's not even wood. Yeah, it's having survival issues, I would say. It's not doing very well, so she currently doesn't even have a phone to use, and she has to try to sort that out in the minimal time we have here when things open, obviously. If everything opened at like 4 in the morning, it would be great. Yeah, and that's currently how life's going. I'm very embarrassed. This is the first time we've actually fucked up, like we slept through a stop. It's usually like delays and stuff that fuck us up, and it's nothing to do with us. We're usually we're doing well, but I think it's just the lack of sleep, the pure exhaustion really got to us, but just built up from the night before, and now it's like 2 nights of really no sleep. I've eaten nothing. I didn't eat anything the day before either. I think I ate 1 meal, so really looking after ourselves here, really doing well. I'm ready. I'm ready to beat you this time.
That's high bounce, but let's see. We have yet to see the
Yeah. Was my talk quite scary? Do you feel intimidated at all?
Oh yeah, the Mr. Bean camera angling was also very intimidating.
I was inspired by William.
Oh.
It was a really good style. I'm gonna adopt it more on my future vlogs. Have you never had a McFlurry before?
No.
Pattering little feet. Do it.
This one's open for anyone who dares.
They're all like, fuck you. So fucking paused.
I only worry that I'm crazy, 'cause if it's at all